wine of Babylon. Now, the Bible talks a lot about Babylon, and we've been dealing with this issue in the last few lectures. And last night we did Revelation chapter 13, and we looked at the various components of the first beast, the one that arises out of the sea. And we saw that it speaks with the mouth of a lion. It has a lion's mouth. And the lion was the symbol of Babylon. Now the Bible also warns that God's people are in Babylon, and that at some stage God says, "Come out of her, my people." Is that right? Now, what good would it be if God said to you, "Come out of Babylon," and you have no idea what Babylon is? Wouldn't that be a problem? Because what would you come out of? You wouldn't know what to come out of. So the Bible has to actually define Babylon for us so that we may know what it is we have to come out of. And we've looked at a couple of pointers already. We've identified some of the components of Babylon already. And one of the main components, the one counterfeiting the Son of God, who is in the place of the Son of God, because Babylon, portal to knowledge, wisdom, God, and the word Babylon also means confusion as a whole word. So this word tells us that there is another way to salvation besides through Jesus Christ. And the beast that we refer to, the little horn power, forms a very large component. It is the false Christ, the one who is in the place of Antichristos, of Jesus Christ. So if this is the power that will be followed by the whole world, and last night we also saw that how much of the world wandered after the beast, or was astounded about the beast? It was all the world. So how prominent is this power, and what does it represent? Why does God condemn it in the strongest terms? I'll tell you why. Because it is a counterfeit system. And a counterfeit system tries to sell itself as the real thing, when in actual fact it is false. The Bible says, "Have nothing to do with the evil works of darkness, but rather expose them." Expose them. Ephesians. So let's have a look at why the system is called Babylon, and what is the prominent role that the beast power, which we have sadly identified as the papacy, plays in this Babylonian trinity. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto you do well to take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn and the day star arise in your hearts. 2 Peter 1:19. We have to diligently study the prophecies. We have to know what's going on behind the scenes. We have to know why and wherefore God says things. Jeremiah 51:6 and 7, speaking about literal Babylon, says, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul." Now the type, literal Babylon, is our lesson book to tell us why God calls the end time confederacy also Babylon. "Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense." So this system is a deceiving system. It has a false religion and leads people to perdition. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken her wine, therefore the nations are mad. In other words, the nations that drink the wine of Babylon